the stew. I don't know why I keep saying that.
You love the stew. Okay.
Big.
That's the name of this?
Delicious stew. Yeah.
For studio.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, Okay, so we're in the studio gym with the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
So you get to look at yourself, see what you are, like see what your body is doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and the time that passed between the first and the second practice was what, like a week?
Yeah.
So did anybody practice on the
I
in-between?
practiced.
Oh.
Yeah, they definitely practice.
Okay.
I practiced,
Okay, he did that.
and I remembered. I'll just say that.
Okay. So
I
uh-huh.
light practice.
What does that entail?
You
watched the video?
Yes.
And did you watched yourself?
I did.
You practiced in your head.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I did probably I would say at least a day.
Okay.
And it was maybe 10, 15 minutes. It should have been a little bit longer than that. But
It
yeah.
happens.
I don't know. How about you, baby?
I too thought about practicing. Well, first of all, Dame's level of practice was different from our level of practice. I think Dame went into a hyperbolic chamber. Because when he came out, he was blowing us out the water.
I believe Dame said he practiced at work.
I did.
That's what it was. Because I'm like, I think I saw him do it like one good time. But
I practiced at work on the trail.
there you go.
While I was at work. Because we came in, Taylor said, let's see what y'all remember. And I was the only one that remembered. They stopped after they turned around, all right?
When people look at me, I needed time with nobody around. It was hard to schedule
do it in the bathroom.
It's not enough square footage.
Oh, I see.
I couldn't do the.
You can't do this?
I needed more square footage.
I understand.
But after that session, I realized we definitely have to try a little harder.
Okay, so was it intimidating at all, like doing it in front of the mirror? Did that change anything practicing?
I mean, for me, it was more so more reassuring, but I was still messing up, which I don't understand. It's just you have a mirror in front of you. Look at it. And I noticed I was looking down I think Taylor noticed that too. I was looking down because I was thinking more about the moves rather than actually looking at myself. You're supposed to look at yourself so you can get better. Yeah. But me, I was more thinking in my head. So I think I had to get used to actually looking at yourself in the mirror.
Okay.
I didn't use a mirror. Even when we were in front of it, I didn't look out. It's like I looked through it. It was there.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually look at what I was doing in the mirror. So the mirror didn't really do much for me.
Okay.
But it was cool though. I mean, technically we had a mirror at the library.
Ooh. Oh, because of the reflection.
Yeah, you can
a
see
little
the
mirror.
reflection.
Yeah.
Or if you wanted to, you can see the people. It's your choice.
I was seeing the people.
It was your
You
choice.
were seeing the people?
It was your choice. You know how you see something like that? You can
Yeah.
choose to see yourself or you can choose to see.
Yeah, I got you.
I like the mirror
Uh-huh.
because I felt like we was like real dancers with the mirror for some reason. I don't know why.
You're in the studio room.
Yeah,
the dance studio.
Yeah.
That's official.
I felt like the theme music was playing in the background. Like I was, this is like a montage moment. I was like, we doing this.
It's real.
I was getting into it. I noticed I was really stiff in areas, so it's like, all right. In my mind, I thought I was doing the one thing, and then when I saw myself in the mirror, I was like, okay. And then I was looking at the guys too,
Right.
so I was able to see everybody, and I was like, okay, this is how you pick up this move.
Now, everybody that was working out was looking.
Yeah, they were.
Homeboy on the treadmill. Remember Homeboy came and said, hey, can I come in and stretch in here?
Yeah, he did, and he was being real nosy. I think he didn't want to stretch.
Shout out to Taylor for being tough, because she was giving them eyes like, if you don't leave this place.
She said
nah. We kind of rented out this space, and she was just like, nah, you can't come in.
I was
here.
like, nah, bitch.
It was
Fuck up out of here.
I think it was just like that.
Yeah. I think he tried to clean it up.
But he was a little hurt.
But he was looking too. Even before that, I saw him in the mirror, looking at us, and he kept on taking off his headphones. So I think he wanted to hear what we was dancing to.
Ah.
I think he really did, but when he came in, the music was already stopped.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think he was just
we were about to film the
Yeah.
interview, something like that. He ended up
Okay.
going outside though.
Got you. Okay. So just to finish out the day, you guys practiced the easiest cover that day?
Yeah, so the last song in the medley that we will be covering is Basaksun Fighty.
Okay, so how was that in contrast to learning Hype Boy?
Oh, it was so simple.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that.
You can do it right. Can you do it right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it wasn't no learning. It was just show up and we're gonna do our thing.
because what I got the impression, because that was going to showcase more of Lunar.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, we're there, of course, but
Right.
that one will be the showcase, them and their members and everything like that. But yeah, that was super easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so question number 1. Y'all good?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you practice today?
New Jeans, Hype Boy, BSS, Fighting.
Okay. Did you do anything to prepare for this practice?
I did. I practiced.
story.
I practiced a bit. You know what I mean? I was practicing at work. I got called out by an employee about what I was doing. I hadn't did as much time as I wanted to. I've been studying. I got a test today. But after that, I can dedicate way more time to practicing my dance.
I
So
want to interject a little bit. How did you feel when he called you out?
I didn't fail, actually. I've been having a lot of zero fuck energy lately. I've been trying to let it marinate and not let it disappear.
There you go. That's good. That's good. I like that.
Very much.
I didn't do any preparing.
Unnatural.
I should have, but I ain't gonna lie. A couple times around the house, I might be like, but that's about it. But I will be getting in some personal time, this next following week. So yeah.
I did all that statement. I wanted to apologize to the team. I let you guys down. I'm so sorry. That little shimmy shake backwards move, man, catches me every time, but I will get it down. Promise.
Is learning a dance as easy or as hard as you expected?
I'm not trying to toot my horn or nothing like that, but it's actually not as hard as I thought it would be.
Okay.
Just because, for one, we already enjoy the music. 2, I was born into music. I always say that. I'm just a music person. I don't have much dancing experience, if you count when I was growing up in the choir.
Oh, okay.
When they'd be like, oh yeah, do this and do that. But I got some form of rhythm. I believe I do, even though sometimes I trip over my big feet. But I actually think it's been pretty easy to get the vibe and the rhythm of it. I think the hard part is just remembering what leads into what and just getting the feeling and the flow of it. So it's not hard unless you make it hard.
Period. Inspiring.
Well, I mean, I think it's difficult, but when you have a great teacher, things seem to be a little bit easier than they really are. I can't dance. However, I mean, I do dabble a little bit in the Apple Fitness dance thing, a little bit. And I used to go to the club a lot, but I wouldn't call what I was doing dancing per se. Yeah, when like maybe swag surfing, waving left and right. But it wasn't no real dance. I used to try to do Michael Jackson stuff in the kitchen floor.
Everybody has. It's okay. Right.
I mean, because I can only pull it off in socks
In socks.
on the kitchen floor.
Right.
But as soon as you incorporate carpet or bare feet,
no.
it's dead for that.
Not at all. And I wanted to just throw in there, I have Dance Dance Revolution and hip hop dance experience, the Michael Jackson dance experience. That's a little bit of my background too as well. So.
Thank you. There's nothing in life that could prepare me for dancing. There is nothing I could relate this to. I thought about, maybe hula hoop. I did hula hoop when I was a kid.
There you go. Yeah.
That's all I got. You know what I mean? So
Your composure and your rhythm though.
maybe. This is a complete struggle for me, right? I have a lot of appreciation for everybody to do, and I realize my ankles and my toes don't move at the same time.
Well, about your wrist, man? Weak wrist?
Well, that was okay, because we were just kind of, you know what I mean, wiping off sweat. But outside of that, the actual movement, man, I almost died a little bit, but thank you guys.
If anything, I think it's funny that dancing, before dancing, I thought I had complete control over my body just for me to start dancing and realize like, oh wow, actually.
That's the point right there, yeah, because it's just like, hold on, I gotta move what?
Everything.
And I gotta, hold on, I didn't even know I could move that, you know what I'm saying?
Like actually, it's so crazy. So dancing's fun. How do you feel about your progress so far and where are you hoping to be by next practice?
Hey, I think I can speak for everybody when I say I think we have progressed.
Yes, big prog.
We progressed. I think we have progressed. Where I hope to be
Next week.
next week. Okay,
Small
next
steps.
week.
Small
okay.
steps, yeah.
I hope to have Hype Boy on lock
Yes.
by next week. I feel like if I add some more repetition throughout the week, just light kind of practice, it won't be like today where I completely forgot the second half of the chorus.
Yes.
But
The solo.
when it comes more ingrained in my head, like as we did it today, it just became more familiar, more natural, and we just can do it like that. So I think by next week I want to be locked up with Hype Boy.
Small picture. I'm just trying to be the worst dancing member of ITZY. I think I'd already be that. I'm making progress. And long term, I'm just trying to be like middle of the pack of maybe like Hype Boy, like how well they do. New Jeans does the choreography for that, like middle of the pack. As like, I don't even know who's the worst dancer in the group, to be honest with you. They all look really good. But if I can fall somewhere in the middle of that, that'd be great. I mean, shoot for the stars.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll hit it though, but aspiration.
You got it. You got it.
My goal is always to be the not noticeably bad. That's always my goal. I just don't want to be noticed for the wrong reasons. That's really it.
Same here. I just don't want to get yelled at. So whatever I got to do to not get yelled at, I'm committed. Big feels.
Big feels.
Nice.
Big feels. Well, that's all my questions. Very short interview. Super great.
What did you think?
Good job.
Yeah. What
Oh my
did you
gosh.
think?
Taylor, teacher, you trying to get in this?
Oh, we asked her too.
Yeah. What did you
me?
think?
Oh, was it I?
Yeah. This is your first time seeing us.
It's true. Oh my gosh. It's so nice to finally meet you guys. I met you guys on Discord and this is my first time meeting you guys in person. Super duper great. You guys are so nice. You guys are so much fun. I really loved watching you guys, honestly. So I see how 100K came. I do see it. That wasn't by accident. I like it. By the end of practice, you guys looked a lot, but not say that you guys looked terrible at the beginning of practice.
Oh, we was terrible.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
You know,
Yes.
it was really.
You guys are terrible.
Yeah. It's fine. It's okay.
Like it's okay, but we're not auditioning for JYP here. It's cool.
Yeah.
But it was.
Not yet.
Yeah. True. Let's go. But you guys looked really good by the end of practice for sure. And if anything, even for like our dance group, for like even like the hardest dances we have, sometimes we have trouble getting people to like have time to practice during the week. So like it happens for sure. So like I wouldn't beat yourselves up over not being able to practice this week, but practicing during the week makes a huge difference. Even like just running it through your head or listening to the song a little bit or doing a little jig in your while you're waiting for the microwave to figure it out. Like it makes a huge
exactly
difference.
what I was doing.
So yeah, like if anything, if I could recommend anything, it would be to just like definitely practice during the week, even if it's like in your head or something like that, just definitely practice and to like try to figure out how to make the moves a little bigger, but that only comes with like confidence, where you like feel like you know what's happening. So just get to the point where you feel like you know what's happening. But it's gonna look good. Honestly, it's gonna look good. I'm excited to see how it looks. It's gonna look good. Are you gonna be on camera? Do you feel like being on camera? Come on, Teach.
Be on camera?
Come on, Teach. You gotta.
We can get out the way.
How do I look? The ice. You look perfect. How did practice go today?
I think it went really well. I know who my favorite is for the day because they practiced between the weeks.
Say hi.
Yeah. No, it went really well. The fact that they can do it by themselves without me already in week 2, I think is a very good marker for where we're going to be at the end. But yeah, it was fun. My biggest thing is they look like they were having fun, and that's my number one goal, because the point of this is to have fun and make a fun product.
Do you have any advice for them this coming week to prepare for next week?
Practice at home, kind of like we've all talked about. It doesn't have to be a lot. Sometimes just doing it once or twice is enough, because after you sleep on it, it makes a huge difference. So, sleep on it today, the next day, maybe do it once a day. And I think that'd be good enough. So, especially since we learned something new today, it'll be helpful to kind of learn it. Even though it was a small bit, it's a fast bit. So, yeah.
And what do you think that we're gonna do next week?
Ooh, I can't give spoilers away, but
this will be after.
Yeah, we'll do a review, and then we're gonna start on solos most likely. We're gonna bring in some other teachers because they have individual solos starting soon, but we'll definitely review all the group stuff that we're gonna do. May change up the mix a little bit, see how we're feeling, hear everything at once, and yeah.
Okay, period. Is it fun teaching them? Last question.
Yes, it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. I've taught a lot of people in my life, and I think you guys are a lot of fun. They have chemistry already, of course, so I can already tell. They hype each other up, and it's a lot of fun to teach them because they're motivated. That's the biggest part about learning dances, being motivated. And you don't have to be the best dancer in the world. As long as you're having fun, you're motivated, and you want to try hard, that's all that matters, in my opinion.
I have a question. How bad were we compared to how bad you thought we were going to be?
Today or overall?
From starting out.
Okay. I'll use a scale of 1 to 10. I think that's the easiest. I always have high hopes for people because I believe anybody can dance. There's nobody in the world that can't dance. I think you guys have definitely exceeded my expectations. From what I expected, I was expecting middle ground, a 4 to 5, maybe 6. But the motivation in seeing how they already remember the moves after a whole chorus, and Hype Boy's not a short chorus either. So I'm at a solid 8 today.
Whoa.
I'm very impressed with the ability to remember and willing to have fun and not be afraid to do it. So that's the biggest part. Don't be embarrassed, just have fun. Yay! Any other questions?
How did you develop the patience to teach people that don't know how to dance?
I used to be a dance teacher, so if you can teach a 2-year-old that doesn't know how to talk and can't do anything with their body, I think I can teach anybody. So, and I love dancing, so to me it's not patience or a bother. I think it's just fun.
How long have you been dancing?
24 years. Yeah, so.
That's how she stays so pretty.
Didn't know I'd be on camera today. But no, it's not patience when it's just fun. I'm just having fun, so.
So out of all the things that we are doing, which one do you think is going to be your favorite choreography-wise to do?
I think fighting's going to be the most impressive and the most fun. It's kind of like the finale. Not saying this just because our group gets to kind of slightly shine a little bit, but I think the parts that you guys are going to do in fighting is a lot of fun. Fighting's just fun in general, and we're saved it for the ending for a reason, because we're going to have a big group dancing around you guys, and it's going to be kind of like a big production for the ending, and I think the editing for that will be a lot of fun too. So I'm most excited for that one. It has the least amount of dancing, but the most interaction, the most fun parts of dancing. So I'm most excited about fighting.
Which K-pop artist generally produces your favorite choreography?
Oh, this is a real interview. Boy, I ain't ready for this. I got no makeup on. Shit.
Okay, that's my last one.
That's a hard question. Okay, I'm gonna give a group answer and I'm gonna give a soloist answer. My group answer is my favorite boy group in general in the whole scene is VIX. I loved their concept since they debuted. I know they're not known as the best dancers ever, but I don't care about that. I care about if you can put off a good performance, if you have a cool concept, you can portray a character, and I think they've always done that. So VIX by far is my favorite group, most fun to watch. In terms of solos, Taemin's my boy.
My God.
We know, man. We know.
I've learned like every Taemin solo. Do I do them as good as him? Absolutely not. But who can dance as good as him? Nobody. I think he is fantastic. I don't know how he moves his body the way he does, but I like it. So, yeah.
Okay, that's all I had.
Good job today, guys.